Hello, hello, hello there. I'm coming to you today. I'm so behind in my posting for YouTube. I have tons of videos that need editing. Some things I probably won't get around to editing, and like today I'm not going to edit this. I'm just coming here to straight up talk about my tresses. Okay, I call it hair chronicles because right now, if my hair was colored, I would love the kinky look. I'm just having a hard time, and I like my hair because it feels fuller and thicker when it's like this, but it's really kinked up. If I was to take it, like stretch it and blow dry it, would probably be on my back. But I'm liking natural hair. I will never get another perm. Never will I ever get creamy crack ever again in life. So this is actually my natural hair. I've had it in braids for a time, and then I shampooed it afterwards and just plaited it, braided like part in the middle, part across, braid here, braid there, and I keep it like that so that I won't have to worry with it because I'm a head wrap person. So in the winter time, during the month of February, I just play off a covered hairstyle. What do you call it? What do we do to our hair? We want to a protective style. So I use head wraps and head coverings for that. And I'm a head covering person anyway. Even when I was wearing my hair in a perm, I love baseball caps. I love fedoras. I just love hats. And I love beautiful scarves with prints and things like that. So I do have hair, but I just like, because it's kind of like an accessory. A hat is an accessory, a scarf is an accessory. I like to accessorize my attire. So wearing my head covered, like it fits right up my alley. So sometimes when I don't have a head covering, people are shocked, like, oh, she got hair on her head. Yes, I do have hair on my head. But right now I'm feeling like I'm always, like when spring pops in, I'm always trying to figure out what should I do with my hair. Like, do I get it cut short some more and color it? Or do I let it continue to grow out? And I see a lot of cute silk presses. I see a lot of cute styles. But the only thing about natural hair, in my opinion, and it's girls with natural hair who has way bigger hair than I do. And then one girl, I saw her shampooing her hair in the her shower. And I asked her right there in her video, like, what do you do to keep it from tangling it up, detangling? She detangles before she shampoos, but I do the same thing. But once I'm done shampooing and conditioning, it's just the knots at the end. Man, I'm cutting so much hair off at the tips because it just knots up. So that is my struggle with natural hair. Napping, curling up, tangling up after it's shampooed and conditioned, okay? Like right now, I won't be able to do anything with my hair unless I get in the shower and wet it. I don't manage my hair when it's dry because that's when you get a lot of breakage. I wet my hair or I use a spray bottle to wet it, and then I'll like part it, whatever I do. But when it's dry like this, I don't do anything to it. Get in the shower every day, let it get a little moisture to it and shape it how I want and then hop out. So it's time for me to shampoo it and then come up with my next style. So I'm trying my best. I love color. I love color if I'm gonna wear like my afro. Because to have it natural like this in the afro, so I kind of look boyish. That's what I was told by a hairdresser a while ago. Just if you go natural and you're gonna wear your actual curls, you might want to cover it so it won't look so boyish. But I don't know if it looks boyish or not. I've seen women with their natural hair exactly like this, and they just look feminine to me. I'm also thinking about, because I got some gray. I finally got a few gray pieces here. Now, I've always wanted gray, but I don't want like pecks of gray. My mom had all white hair. So I won't be blessed like my mom to have all white hair. And I see some of the ladies that are on IG and YouTube, the silver queens, and all of their hair is silver beautiful. So I don't know if I'll ever get to that point, because I think if so, I would already be at that point. But certain hair colors, you got to wear a certain kind of way. You just got to rock it a certain kind of way. Okay, so right now I'm in the transitional phase of hair. What do I do with my hair this spring that's coming? We're in spring, actually. It's April almost. Summer's on its way. So I'm struggling with decisions about my hair. What do I do with my hair this warm weather season? Because it's going to be too hot to have on a cap. It's going to be too hot to have on a scarf. So I got to come up with something. And that's kind of like I wanted to say today about my hair. I'll be popping in periodically. Just check out my channel and just see the types of categories I have. I got to plug in. Life lives, man. I'm telling you, life lives. And once my mom passed, it seemed like I forgot life was even a thing. I just fell off of the platforms, all the social platforms, and especially YouTube and Facebook. IG, not so much. I was always posting on that maybe once a week. But I'm back to regular posting everywhere now. And I just want to get my content a little bit more structured and organized. Same pillars, but just updated, because I have, like I said, have so much content in my phone. You wouldn't believe it. So everything, I look at it, sometimes I'd sit there in my bed on my way to sleep, and I'm like, I need to be going to sleep. I need to go to sleep. I'll do this later. So I have tons and tons of things that I need to edit, and then it will be on sites. So everything won't get there, but certain things will, and then that'll help me move into spring, continue into summer, keep going all the way through fall, and then winter, and then start back over for the new year. So I'm back. And my biggest thing now is, what should I do with my hair? Oh, and also too, my braces. As you can see, they're still on. The last time I went to the dentist was, I think, the early part of this month. And she's going to see me again in April to take the braces off. And she did something to get my mouth ready for the retainers. I asked her how long have the braces been on, because I don't recall. She said in 2021. I said, you're kidding me. She said, yeah, at the end of the month, at the end of 2021, like in December, that's when we did put the braces on. I had no idea braces would take so long. She said they normally don't, but they had to do some other work in my mouth before they actually started like moving the teeth to shift the teeth and the overbite. I'll talk about all that once the braces come off, and then you'll see what I'm talking about, because I've always been told in my teenage years and in my early 20s that I had nice teeth. You know, it's not my first rodeo going to the dentist, but as I was getting older, the teeth started doing a thing. Not being crooked, but the alignment seemed like it was off, and and I didn't notice it until I was looking at myself in pictures. It's very unnoticeable, but I noticed it in pictures, and I didn't like what I was seeing, and I'm like, no way am I going to be living life with my alignment off, my overbite. So that's what got me my mind on the braces, and I'm happy that the overbite is actually fixed, and the side that was like shoved in is now pulled out. It's just a weird thing. The doctor said I must have had a deformed jawline. Can you believe it? I'm like, well, I didn't have this. Wasn't the case when I was younger. I said, well, I don't know, but that's what it looks like has happened here. Did somebody ever hit you in your mouth? I'm like, absolutely not. No one has ever hit me anywhere in my face at all. Never. Like, no. So, well, there's some type of something going on with your jawline. So, believe it or not, your jawline, your facial structure, all that has to do with your teeth and your overbite. So, I learned a lot with this whole entire process. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about what I'm going to do with my hair. At my big old age, people are like, why care? Why care about your teeth? Why care about hair? Because you're retired. have to go anywhere. You don't have to do anything because I'm still living a life. And I care about how I look. I care about my appearance, okay? So there's that. All right. Thanks for listening to my chitter chatter. I will be back on YouTube this week with some updated videos. If you like what you saw, follow me. Follow me. Subscribe. Hit that button so you're in tune when every video I post becomes available. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.